Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 season is on the air. We are at the eighth wonder of the world. This is the Astrodome. Tonight, in June 24, 1979, the San Diego Padres take on the Houston Astros. The Padres come into this game at 23-41, and they are right now tied for fourth with the Dodgers, one game back of the Giants. The Astros are 46-26. They are the best team in the National League. They are in first in the NL West, leading the Reds by 5 games. But a lot can happen, though, as everyone knows that FastScore can get a good team out quickly, and then suddenly the team can collapse. It's happened before. It could happen again. Jack Dawson joins us here first at the Astrodome. The Astros historically won this game. Astros, 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. The Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors. BB now joins us here at the Astrodome for tonight's game. So anything is possible here on Inside Pitch. And of course, Steeler fan would not miss this game as well. I'm sure Matt, Steeler fan 1933, has plenty of dome foam. Do you have plenty of dome foam to share with everybody in the chat there, Steeler fan? I'm pretty sure you do. A nice, interesting game here between the Friars and the Stros. Friars trying to stay with the tie for third. Like I said, they're only 1 game back, tied for fourth place. And the Astros trying to hold on their position against the Reds, who are behind them by about 5 games. Anything is possible. Every game is important. And of course, you never know what might happen. Looks like Steeler fan has plenty of dome foam on hand. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros will be Joaquin Andujar. 12 wins, 12 losses, 4 saves, a 3.43 ERA. Not really a bad year for him. I would say with a record of 12-12, he didn't get much run support when he pitched that season. Let's get right to it. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Padres will be center fielder Gene Richards. 279 average, 4 homers, and 41 RBIs. We are using orange, white, and blue dice. The Astros are the home team. Let's get started. Andujar, 5-2. That is a walk. That 16 is going to be high. Astrodome, no adjustments to strikeouts, no adjustment for walks, but a -3 adjustment to home runs. It was very hard to hit one out of there. Only 46 homers that whole season at the Astrodome. Richards will swing 3-1, and he just grounds 1 to third. That will be out number 1. Brian Patterson joins us here at the Astrodome. Next up will be third baseman Paul Dade. 278 average, 4 homers, 37 RBIs. Andujar with the pitch. 1-6, wild pitch, ball 1. 2-6, and that's a walk plus that 12 will walk him. Dade will trot down to first. Andujar had 82 walks that year, more than his strikeouts. He will put Dade on first via a ball 4. Big Clue joins us here at the Astrodome. Next batter will be right fielder Dave Winfield, Hall of Famer, absolutely. 308 average, 34 homers, 118 RBIs. Winfield was one of the best players in 79. Dade on it first. He had 25 stolen bases that season. And that is a 16, though. He's not going anywhere. Andujar will make the pitch. 5-3 against a righty. That's an automatic out. And it will be a fly out to left. Getting over there will be Cruz. 2 outs as Winfield flies out there. Now we'll see left fielder Jerry Turner. 248 average, 9 homers, 61 RBIs in 79. Dade still on at first, and that is a 4. He actually gets the steal sign. 14 plus 2 is 16. And Ashby, a +1 is a 17. I'm going to send him. A 1 to 17, Dade will steal second, and he does. Gets in there pretty easily. Pretty much no throw was made, and he will hold at second with a stolen base. First stolen base for Dade. And now, tell me that POP has every player. Yes, payoff pitch should have every player. If he doesn't, if you really feel he's missing a player, then you can always notify Joe Bryan. He will take care of it. Dade on at second. We will re-roll the strat again. That is a 9. This time he'll stay put. Andujar with the pitch. 3-6 against the lefty. That is a blank. Turner, 5-6, and he pops that one up. That's going to be a pop out to first. Getting over there will be Cedeno, and he will make the catch. Nothing across except a walk and a stolen base. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the San Diego Padres in this game was Eric Rasmussen. 6 wins, 9 losses, 3 saves, a 3.27 ERA. Not bad. It just tells me he also didn't get much run support when he pitched. Rasmussen gets the call tonight. Leading off for the Astros, center fielder Terry Poole, 287 average, 8 homers, 49 RBIs. He had 600 at bats in that year. Poole was definitely a workhorse. Rasmussen with the pitch. 1-1, hit by pitch. 18 is too high. Poole, a 5-2, and he grounds out the third. Yes, Ralph Terry passed away. I did hear about that. May he R.I.P. Shortstop Craig Reynolds is up next. 265 average, no homers, 39 RBIs. Rasmussen, 6-3, wild pitch, ball 1. 2-4, and by Rasmussen. That is a walk. That 15 is going to be too high. Reynolds will get the swing, 4-4, and he grounds 1 to third. Dade will take care of that one as well, and that is the second out. 2 men outs, and the next batter will be first baseman Cesar Cedeno. Cedeno is at first base in this game. He has a higher error rating there. Not bad range, though, but he didn't make any errors in center field, but Cedeno is at first for this matchup. Rasmussen, 6'5", that's at the park. Astrodome, 6'6", and that's going to be a grounder to short, taken care of by Ozzie Smith. The Wizard of Oz will throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Love Strat, doing an as-played replay is difficult even with the extra player pack. That is correct. You will definitely need the card viewer to get the. You will need the card viewer to get the players that they did not card, and you're going to have to probably email it to yourself and print them out. As I said, Stratomatic. I'm very happy I got the 86 season, but you card all the players, Strat. Come on. One of the reasons why I don't like them, they don't give you all the players. Very hard to do an as-play replay with them. Top of the second. Great game, but they really got to think more of their customers than that. First baseman Dan Briggs leads off for the Padres. 207 average, 8 homers, 30 RBIs. Why I will do inside pitch for seasons. I get all the players, and if they're not carded, they will be the French players are available for a free download. Andujar with the pitch. 5-5 at the park. Astrodome, 6-6. That is a ground out to short, 1 down. Payoff pitch will also give you all the players as well. Here's the catcher, Gene Tennis. Tennis, 263, 20 homers, 67 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Tennis was one of the best catchers that season in the league. Clark Garotz joins us here at the Astrodome. Andujar with the pitch. 2-3, walk plus that 9 will be ball 4. Tennis walked a lot, hence a 28 and 25 for walk, and Tennis will trot to first. Second walk issued by Andujar. Next batter, second baseman Bill Allman. 227 average, a homer, 8 RBIs. Infield is at double play depth. Yep, they will never modernize their operations. At least APA gives you all the players. And at least most of their seasons, they're printing all the players now. Some are still behind. But they're still getting most of the players from APA. That is a 5. Tennis not going anywhere. Andujar. 2-4. Home run chance. Allman a righty. A 1-6. The 18 is too high. Allman 4-3. Base hit to left field. That's a single. Tennis a base running rating of 3. Single to left -3 is going to be a 0. There's no way Tennis will get the third. It will automatically hold at second base. Reason why, the left fielder is Cruz, and he has a -1 arm and already a -2 there, so Tennis automatically holds at second. Hence my new chart that I've been using, and is really making things a little bit quicker. Runners at first and second now. The Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith, is up next. Shortstop, 211 average, no homers, 27 RBIs. Runners at first and second. Strat roll says nothing happening. Andujar will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-5, that's at the park. Astrodome says 2-2, and that's a fly ball to center field. Poole will make the catch. That is out number 2. Tennis a base running rating of 1 on a fly out to center, and that is a 6. Another 6er could be an out, and that is a 4. Tennis decides to hold at second, 2 down. 2 men out. It will bring up the pitcher, Eric Rasmussen. Batted .056 that year. Really was not a good hitter. Rasmussen with Andujar with the pitch. 6-2. That is a range play at the park. Actually, I should have rolled first the strategy roll. My bad. Let's do that first. That is a 4. Nothing happened. We will still keep the range play at the park. Astrodome, 6-3. That's a pop-up behind the plate. Getting back there is Ashby. His range is a 3, and he makes the catch near the fence, and that will retire the side. Nice play by Ashby as Smith pops out to the catcher. As Rasmussen pops out to the catcher. My bad. Give me a moment here. That was a base hit for Smith. Did get a single. Forgot to mark him. But that retires the side. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning now. No runs, and there was a hit. Yeah, SOM will never modernize. They got the card viewer, but you really should be able to give people the option of getting printed, fringe players. That just doesn't make any sense. And even though I did purchase the 1986 season from them, and I do want to play them, one of our subs, My Basement Media Productions, is otherwise Dr. Nicholas. He is actually taking care of the fringe players for me. He wants to send me them in card form, which is fine, but still, it's a big disappointment with SOM. I don't get it. At least, you get all the players with Inside Pitch, Fall Classic Baseball, APA. I mean, come on, let's get into the modern times now, can we? Let's go to the bottom of the second. Left fielder Jose Cruz leads off for the Astros. 289 average, 9 homers, 72 RBIs. Rasmussen will pitch. 5-1. That is a home run chance. Cruz a lefty. A 1-9. The 13 is too high. Rasmussen does not make a mistake. Cruz 2-4, but he does hit one to right field. That is a 17 against a righty. That's going to be too high, and that will be a fly out to right. 1 out. And now the batter will be third baseman Enos Cabell. 272 average, 6 homers, 67 RBIs. Not a bad year at the plate, but not very good range at third. Rasmussen with the pitch. 1-2, blank. Cabell. We'll re-roll. Cabell. 5-1. Ground ball to short, taken care of by the Wizard of Oz. 2 down. 2 outs. And that will bring up right fielder Denny Walling. 327 average, 3 homers, 31 RBIs. Only played in half the games for the Astros that year. It doesn't bother you because you play SOL on PC. You haven't bought the cards. Yep, I agree with you there, Matt. At least the PC version, you'd get all the players. That being said, I wish they would get the PC version out of the DOS agents. Rasmussen, 5-3, range play. Walling, 6-1. That's a base hit to left field, but it's a range play for Turner. Jerry Turner getting over there. He has a range of 3. He won't make the play, and Walling will get the first. So Walling will get the first on the range play base hit. And now we'll see the catcher, Alan Ashby. 202 average, 2 homers, 35 RBIs. Played in about a little bit more than half the games for the Astros. Yeah, I know, right, Clarkerotts? I know. That is a 12, Walling not doing anything. But I am looking forward to doing Stratomatic as soon as I get all the players. Rasmussen, 2-5. Against the switch left, that's a walk plus, and that 3 will be ball 4. And now the Astros got something going on with 2 out. Ashby draws the base on balls. And now we'll be up to this guy. Second baseman Rafael Landistoi will come up to bat. 270 average, 30 RBIs that year. Anything on Strat? That's 5. The answer is no. Rasmussen does have pickoff rating. Rasmussen will make the pitch. 4-4, range play. Landistoi, 1-3. That's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Allman. Allman's range is a 2. Does he make the play at second base? No, he doesn't. It's going to be a base hit past second. Walling's base running rating becomes a 4 with 2 outs, and he will come around and he will score. Ashby has a base running rating of 2 with 2 outs, and he will not make third. He is slow, so he will hold at second. But the Astros are on the board first. It's 1-0 RBI single by Landistoi. And that will bring up the pitcher, Joaquin Andujar, an .088 average, but he batted .088, but yet he had 2 home runs that year. So if Rasmussen pitches Andujar a fat pitch, Andujar might just send that one out. Runners at first and second. That is a 14, nothing happening. Rasmussen will make the pitch. 3-2, that's at the park. Astrodome, 1-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base. This time, Allman will make the play, and he will throw to first for the out. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. The Astros have a 1-0 lead after 2, and I'm certain Section 1933 does like that. This Astros team could be very interesting in the playoffs. My thing is will their pitching hold up in my version of postseason? That's my question. Top of the 3rd inning, Gene Richards leads off for the Friars. He is 0 for 1. Andujar with the pitch. 2-5, range play. Richards, 6-2, and that is a base hit past second, but it's a range play for Landistoi. His range is a 3. He will not get it. Base hit for Richards. Padres get the leadoff man on, and the batter will be Dade. Dade walked and stole a base his last time up. Infield double play depth. Richards had 24 stolen bases that year. He does not get the steal sign. The bunt sign is on, but Dade's going to swing away. Andujar will go ahead and pitch. 3-4 against the righty. Strikeout 13. That is high. Dade 4-1, and that's going to be a fly ball lifted to right, and getting over there will be Walling for the out. I agree. I would agree with that there, Big Clue. Yes, I do agree. Point isn't whether the game does what you want. The point is why a company doesn't try to constantly improve its product. We know, we are aware. You are not wrong there, Big Clue. You are not wrong. Winfield is up next. He's 0 for 1. Richards, that is a 13, nothing happening on the strat. Andujar will make the pitch. 5-1, that's at the park. Astrodome, 3-5. That's ground ball to first. Let's see if they turn the 2-1. 1, because the first baseman does not get the infield, the double play help. But the shortstop pivot does count. Reynolds, and he has a 0. The only way they'll turn a double play is on a 1. That is a 4. Richards is thrown out at second, but Winfield will take over at first, and that's the second out. We got a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice by Winfield. 2 outs now. Here comes Turner. Turner is 0 for 1. I know, were the Astros ever bad? There were a few seasons they really weren't that good, but I'll tell you, the Houston franchise has always been a well-run machine. As much, and I really have been. The Astros always have been a well-run machine. Never count this team out, no matter what season we're playing, unless you're playing 62-64 when they were the Colt 45s. But then again, they may still go ahead and do pretty well then. Who knows? Strategy roll, 17, no play. Andujar with the pitch. 4-6 against the lefty. That's a blank. Turner, 1-4. Base hit, pass short. That will be a single. Winfield, base running rating of 5 with 2 outs. And he will make third on a single pass short. He had very good speed in 79, and that will keep the inning alive. A base hit by Turner. And now can Briggs bring in one of the runners at least? Briggs is 0 for 1. Strat roll. That's a 4. Nothing happening there. Mark Lemongello. Andujar will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-1. That's at the park. Astrodome. 1-1. And that's a fly ball to left field. Cruz has got plenty of room. And in a second, he'll have plenty of ball. And that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits for the Padres. They remain down 1-0 here going into the bottom of the third. Yeah, Steeler fan is correct. 2013 and 2014 were rough. So for those of you who if the 2013 and the 2014 season come up in the selection show and you don't want to see the Astros in the playoffs or something, there's 2 choices for you to pick. Not that I have anything against the Astros. They're always fun to play because Steeler fan is such a big fan of them. Terry Poole leads off for the Stros. He's 0 for 1. Like I said, I have no problem playing any teams. It doesn't matter. I don't care what season gets played. Even though you guys always seem to choose a season where my Mets just don't play well. Rasmussen, 2-4, walk, 9, and that against the righty, nope, that's too high. Poole will go ahead and swing 4-2, and he flies out to center. One man down, the batter is Reynolds. Reynolds is 0 for 1. Rasmussen, and 6-2, that's a walk. That 7 is going to be too high. Reynolds, 6-3, and that's a ground ball to first. Briggs will take it himself for the out. 2 men down. If you don't vote for 1982 or 2001 or 2009. Poor Reds. That'll bring up Cedeno. Cedeno is 0 for 1. And let's see, Rasmussen will pitch, and that's a 2-4, and that's a walk. That 9 will walk him. Cedeno will trot to first, so Rasmussen gives up a base on balls. Second walk he had. 36 walks he issued that season. Here comes Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 1. You forgot 2022. Well, 2022 hasn't started. Oh, geez, Matt. Matt is just so awesome. Rasmussen, let's see, strategy roll. That is a 3. Cedeno actually gets the steal sign. 14 plus 1 is 15. Tennis minus 2 is 13. With Cruz at the plate, I will not steal. And there are 2 outs. Rasmussen with the pitch. 5-3, range play. Cruz, 3-3 against the righty. That's a base hit pass first, but it's a range play for Briggs. The infield is back. His range is a 4, and he will make the play. Rasmussen comes over, and Briggs will toss it to him for the out. and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. 1-0 in favor of the Astros. I can't wait for this season to start. Gonna go see my Mets on Saturday night. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Leading off for the Friars will be Gene Tennis. Tennis walked his first time up. Andujar with the pitch. 4-3. That is a blank. Tennis. 2-5. Fly ball. Center field. Terry Poole will get over there and make the catch. So far, a nice job being done by Andujar. Little bit of a pitcher's duel here. Allman is next. He's 0 for 1. Andujar will make the pitch. 1-2. Error on a grounder. Allman, 4-2. And that's not going to be an error. That's going to be a slow rolling grounder to first. That's picked up by Cedeno. Allman, a base running rating of 2. Cedeno racing Allman to the bag, and he got there in time. Allman is out, 2 down. He beats Allman to the bag, and that will be a ground out. A ground out to first instead. 2 men down, and the batter will be the Wizard of Oz. Smith is 1 for 1, got a base hit his first time up. Am I taking Saturday off? It looks like yes, because the end of the month break that I usually take in between months, that's going to be it, because today is June 24, tomorrow is June 27, and Friday is June 30. So that means that the next game would have been July 3, and I take a day break anyway. So believe it or not, it seemed to work out for me. Pitch from Andujar. If I didn't have the day off, I would have played a game in the early morning instead. 3-6, and against the switch left, that's a blank. Smith, 1-5, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base. That'll get taken care of by Landis-Stoy, and he'll throw him out to retire the side. So Andujar doing a very good job early in this game as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Astros will be Enos Cabell. Cabell is 0 for 1. Rasmussen will make the pitch. 3-2. That's at the park. Astrodome. 3-1. Base hit into center field for Cabell. He will get a leadoff single. And he will hold that first. Next up is Walling. Walling got a base hit his first time up. Holidays and birthdays will be observed this Saturday. Oh, God. Infield double play depth. Cabell had 37 stolen bases that season, but that 16 means he stays put. Rasmussen will pitch. 5-3. A range play. Getting a lot of range plays tonight. Walling. 1-4. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Ozzie Smith. His range is a 5, an excellent shortstop. But with a double play depth, his range is a 4, and he will not get there because of it. It's a base hit. Cabell, a base running rating of 4, and he will hold at second. Needs to be a 5 to get to third on a single pass short, and that makes a big difference there. Runners at first and second. Walling gets his second hit of the game. That's the chance you take when you go to double play depth. Here's Ashby. Ashby walked his first time up. Infield still at double play depth. Oh, whatever, BB. Let's see here. That is a 4, and Cabell actually just misses getting the steal to third, but he'll stay put there. Rasmussen will pitch. 5-4. That is a blank. Ashby, 4-3. That's a fly ball to right field. That'll be caught by Winfield. That is out number 1. Cabell, a base running rating of 3 to try to get to third, and he'll make it. Cabell deep enough, and Cabell will go to third on the fly out. So now runners in the corners, a fly out to right. It will bring up Landis-Stoy. Infield's still going to play. Actually, they're going to play the infield in here. Landistoi does not ground out into many double plays. You guys in the fan just are just relentless sometimes. Runners at first and third. Let's see if anything happening on the strat. That is a 12-0. Rasmussen in a jam here in the bottom of the fourth. He will pitch. 6-3. Wild pitch. 16. Nope, that's going to be ball one. Almost brought in a run on his own. Rasmussen will do it again. 4-3. Range play at the park this time. Astrodome. 1-2. That's a fly ball to left field. Getting over there is Turner. His range is a 3, and he will make the catch. Out number 2. Landistoi, a sacrifice fly rating of 2. It's going to be deep enough. It will score Cabell, and he will come in, and he will score. 2-0 Astros. Stadium and Section 1933 cheer. Yay! Sacrifice fly to left by Landistoi. 2 outs now, but now a 2-0 Astro lead. And here comes Andujar. Astros scraping runs. The Astros only won this game 4-1, and so far it's turning out to be that kind of game. Let's see. Strat. 4. Walling staying put. Rasmussen with the pitch. 4-6. And against a switch left, that is a strikeout. And that 3 will get him. That will get him. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a sacrifice fly. After 4, the Astros have a 2-0 lead. Timeout on the field. I do need to get a drink. You guys sometimes wear out my voice. 1 moment. Be right back. You know, I should always keep. I'm gonna have to start after all this time doing these things every night. You don't think I should really keep a thermos with fluids here? You know, you think I should always have a thermos, you know, so I can always grab a drink. Top of the 5th inning, Astros lead 2-0. Eric Rasmussen will lead off. He'll bat, and he's 0 for 1. Andujar will make the pitch. 4-3, that is a blank. Rasmussen, a 5-1, and he just pops out to short. Easy play there for Reynolds, and that's the first out. Richards is next. He's 1 for 2. Andujar, 3-6, and against the lefty, that's a blank. Richards, 3-5. That's going to be a single into right field, a base hit. Richards gets his second hit of the game. He will hold there and bring up Dade. Dade is 0 for 1. He walked and stole a base. Yeah, I know, right, Brian? Yeah, I think you're correct about that. Double play def. Richards, though, had 24 stolen bases that season. That's a 7, and he's not doing anything. And the hit and run actually does not come up. I think you're down 2-0. I don't think you hit and run here anyway. Andujar with the pitch. 5-6. That's a walk. That 8 is going to be too high. Dade thought that was ball 4. The umpire said, nope, you got to swing at it. Dade, 3-4. But he does get the base hit past short. That will be a single. Richards will hold at second automatically. His base running rating is a 3, and he will stay put. And now the Friars got something going on here with 1 out. And here comes one guy here, could easily hit 1 out, and that is Winfield. Winfield is 0 for 2. I don't care if the Astrodome has a -3 here. Winfield could send that one out easily. Code Red, the official beverage of teen gamers. Yep, that's true. Strategy roll, that is a 10. Nothing happening. Andujar does have a pretty decent kickoff rating. Runners at first to second, a chance for the Padres. Anderson, Andujar, 5-1. That's at the park. Astrodome, a 5-4, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Moving over there is Walling. He will make the catch for out number 2. Richards will have a base running rating of 2 to make third, and he will make it. He'll get to third base. It's deep enough, and he will go to third. So Richards actually does get there, but it is a fly out to right. And now the batter is Turner. I got to check something on that rule. I'll ask a little later. All right, runners at first and third. Turner is up next. He is one for what is he? He's one for 2. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. Andujar, that's an 11 and nothing. Andujar will pitch it. Andujar, 5-1. That's at the park. Astrodome, 3-4. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 16, and that is going to be too high. Getting over there near the wall is Walling. He's going to make the catch and retire the side. Oh, Turner just misses a triple by about maybe by a few feet. And that could have been very interesting. No runs, 2 hits for the Friars. Again, they can't get any runs home. Halfway through the game, still 2-0 Stros. Bottom of the 5th inning. Terry Poole leads off. He's 0 for 2. Rasmussen will make the pitch. 2-2 against the lefty. That is a blank. Poole, 4-2, and that's a fly ball to center field, and Richards will get to that one. And out number 1. Reynolds is next. Reynolds is 0 for 2. Rasmussen with the pitch. 1-2. That is a blank. Reynolds, 5-3 against the righty. That's a ground ball to third base. Taking care of it will be Dade. He will throw to first. Cedeno is next. Cedeno walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Rasmussen doing a pretty decent job. The Stros, those 2 runs the Stros got were scraped. 2-2 against the righty. That's going to be an auto out, and it will be a fly ball to right field. And getting over there will be Winfield. He'll have plenty of room. He'll also have plenty of ball, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still 2-0 in favor of Houston. In a pretty tight game so far. Still, this game can go anywhere. A key error or something like that, you never know. Let's go to the top of the 6th. For the Padres, Dan Briggs will lead off, and he is 0 for 2. Andujar, let's see what he's got. 5-2. That's a walk. That 10 is high. Briggs, 2-3, and that ball is hit to center field. That is a 10 against the righty. Briggs is going to hit that into the deepest part of the Astrodome. That is going to be a triple. Briggs will wind up on third. So that's a good way to start. If you're the Padres, you get a man on third, but they've yet to bring in anybody home. Here is Tennis. Tennis is 0 for 1. He did walk. Infield is going to come in to prevent the runs from scoring. Anything with the strat, and that is a 12. The answer is no. So Briggs gets himself a triple. He is on third. Andujar will make the pitch. 5-3 against the righty. That is an automatic out. and it will be a ground ball to third. Briggs has no chance to come home, so a play made by Cabell looks Briggs back, throws to first, out number 1. Tennis hit it right to him, 1 down. Now can Allman do something with that? Briggs on at third. Strategy roll, 17. Allman could try a squeeze here. Squeeze bunt is actually on. I just don't think it do this. I think you let Allman swing. Infield is still in. Andujar, 5-6. Walk, 5. Yes, ball 4. Allman goes to first. So Andujar walks Allman. Now runners at the corners. And here comes the Wizard of Oz. Smith, not really that great a hitter that year, only a 211 average. Hit into double plays, but Andujar with a -1 here. I'm going to keep the infield in. Going to forego the try to get the double play, and I'm going to leave the infield in for the Astros. Let's see if Allman does anything. He had 6 stolen bases that year. That 18 is a no. Ozzie Smith, though, was a good bunter. I just wonder, what is the chance of a squeeze bunt? I don't think I've ever done it. I just don't think I do it here. I just don't think I do it here. Maybe in the All-Star game, maybe I'll do that. Who knows? Andujar will go ahead and pitch. The Padres got to win. Andujar, 3-1 against the switch left. That is a blank. Smith, 6-4, and that's a ground ball right back to Andujar. Grounder right back to Andujar. So Briggs he's automatically in. So Briggs' base running stays a 0, and Briggs is not going to go. So the throw's going to go to first to get Smith. Allman will go to second, 2 outs. Holy cow, the Astros may get out of this jam. And the batter is the pitcher, Eric Rasmussen. And I'm wondering, in a situation like this, I really don't think even though Rasmussen, he could pitch to 4 more batters before being tired. I don't think he would hit here. Runners at second and third, you got to try to win the game here. Rasmussen's pitched beautifully, but do you go to the bullpen here? I know this is the 70s. You got to try to win. And I'm going to pull him. Eric Rasmussen's going to come out of the game. The Friars will go ahead and go to the bench. Coming on to pinch hit for the Friars is going to be Jay Johnstone. May he rest in peace. Johnstone, 277 average, a homer, 39 RBIs. Johnstone started with the Yankees this year, but now he is with the Padres. Johnstone will go ahead and come up to pinch hit with 2 outs. So that's going to be it for Rasmussen. Maybe they would have left him in, maybe they wouldn't, but the Padres, you're trying to stay you're trying to stay close to third place, even though it is June. Strategy roll, that is a 5, nothing happening. Andujar will go ahead and he will make the pitch. Andujar, 4-5, strikeout 2, and he got him. Andujar strikes out Johnstone, and that retires a side. And that is the first strikeout by Andujar. He had 77 of them. That's his first strikeout of the game. No runs, a hit, a walk. The Padres get the leadoff man on third and cannot bring him in. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yuck. I hear you there, Brian Patterson. Sometimes those drinks are really not that good. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Jose Cruz leads off for the Astros. They got left, right, left coming up. So I think the Padres will go with a lefty. And since it is the 6th inning, I usually go with the most appearances at that position. Coming on to pitch for the Padres will be Bob Shirley. You can't be serious. He is serious, and you can call him Shirley. 8 wins, 16 losses, a 3.38 ERA. Shirley is going to come in and pitch for the Friars. He is due to lead off the inning, so they're going to go ahead and he is due to. Actually, no, he's not due. That was a strikeout. Hold on here. Okay. All right. So Shirley will pitch to Cruz. Shirley, 6-4. That is a blank. Cruz will swing 3-2, and that's a ground ball to third base, out number 1. Shirley gets Cruz on that play. And here comes Cabell. Cabell is 1 for 2. Shirley will go ahead, and he will get settled in here. 2-5. Against the righty, that's a home run result. Against the lefty, Cabell needs a 6, but -3 is a 3, and it's gonna miss with a 4. Holy cow. Because the Astrodome has a -3, that just took a home run away from Cabell. The Astrodome takes a home run away, and I believe that is the first time ever the ballpark home run adjustment removed a home run from a player that I've ever done. I think that is the first time ever. So that is not a homer, but Cabell does get to swing, though. 6-5, and he does hit one to left field. That's a 3, and against the lefty, he'll have to settle for a single. So Cabell goes ahead and hits one, a line drive shot right off the wall. It bounces there, and it bounces back to left fielder Turner, and Cabell decides to make it a long single. So that's a base runner on first. I believe that is the first time ever a negative adjustment takes a home run away from a player. Because that was a bomb, but the Astrodome kept it in play. Next batter is Walling. You're supposed to shut the AC off when the Astros bat. Walling having a good night. He's 2 for 2. Infield double play depth. Cabell at 37 stolen bases. That is a 4. He gets the steal sign, and I'm going to set an Shirley, very good at preventing stolen bases. 13 -4 is a 9. Tennis -2 is a 7. I am not going to send Cabell. He gets the steal sign, but he's not going. Shirley with the pitch. 4-5. Error on a throw. Walling 6-2, and that's going to be a base hit. A slow rolling grounder short. That's going to get picked up by Smith. His error rating is a 6. That's a 7. He won't throw it, and it will be an infield single. Infield single for Walling. That's his 3rd hit of the game. And now the Astros got something going on with 1 out. And here comes Ashby. Ashby is 0 for 1. Error on a throw on an S1 to S6 is an automatic infield single. The only thing you're checking for is to see if the guy tried to throw him out anyway. Runners at first and second. Shirley will now pitch to Ashby. Strategy roll. That's a 16. No play. Double play depth for the Padres. Shirley. 2-2. Strikeout 6. Got him. He gets Ashby. 2 outs. Nice strikeout by Shirley. And here comes Landistoi. Landistoi got a base hit. He actually has both RBIs in this game. He got a base hit, which brought in Walling, and then a sacrifice fly. So Landistoi has both RBIs in this matchup. Strat, 12-0. Shirley will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-6. That is a blank. Landistoi, 6-4, and that it will be a fly ball to right field. Winfield will get over there. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits for the Astros. It remains 2-0 here at the Astrodome. As, of course, Steeler fan definitely loves the final call when the Astros won the World Series in 1980 in RJL 1985 replay. Let's go to the top of the 7th. Rapidly moving ball game, actually. Gene Richards will pitch. Well, will come up to hit. Andujar has 2 more batters he can face before tiring. He's pitched to Jim. He's due to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Question is, will he? Andujar will go ahead and make the pitch. Andujar, 5-2. That's a walk. The 17 is high. Richards, 5-4, and that is a ground ball to short, taken care of there by Reynolds, out number 1. One down for Dade. Dade is 1 for 2. Andujar, he'll make the pitch. 4-5, strikeout 5, got him. He gets Dade. And that is strikeout number 2 for Andujar. 2 outs. Andujar is now tired, and Winfield now coming up to bat. Winfield is 0 for 3. You kind of think he's due to get ahead here. Andujar will settle in on Winfield, and here comes the pitch. Andujar, 6-5, error on a throw. Winfield, 5-6, and that's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit. That ball is hit to Cabell. His error rating is a 9. That's an 11. He'll take it. He'll bobble it a little bit, but he will throw to first to get Winfield, and that is a 1-2-3 inning by Andujar. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. And Steeler fan, let me know if you want Andujar to still pitch. If you do not want him to pitch, the pinch hitter for him will be Jeff Leonard, because he's the guy I will go with. Only right-handers in the both, only righties on the bench in this game. Let me know if you want Andujar to stay in there. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night will be June 27th, and we're going to be taking a trip to Memorial Stadium. We got a game, and I know for a fact there should be some Indians fans who want to see tomorrow night. It will be the Cleveland Indians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Mike Paxton will go for the Tribe, and Jim Palmer will go for the O's. A big matchup in the American League East. The Baltimore Orioles at 40-29. At the moment, they are 1 game back of the Yankees and Cleveland. The Yankees have 41 wins. The Indians have 41 wins. So Baltimore right now is 1 game behind Cleveland for the 3rd place spot. So a big series coming up there in the American League East. Cleveland at Baltimore. Paxton and Palmer should be fun to play tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. If the lead was bigger, you stick with walking underwear, but you think you got a pitch hitter. Very well. Steeler fan says yank Andujar. I will go ahead and do that. I will do that. And leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Astros will be their pinch hitter, Jeff Leonard. 290 average, 47 RBIs that year. Leonard normally a starter, but he was on the bench for this. Question here is, does Shirley pitch? And I'm going to say yes, he does, because after Leonard, a righty, you got 2 lefties. So Shirley will stay out there and pitch to Leonard. Shirley, he could pitch to 2 more batters before tiring. So let's see what he can do. Shirley will pitch to Leonard as Brad Church joins us here at the Astrodome. Shirley with the pitch. And Shirley, you can't be serious. He is serious. 6-1 against a righty. That's blank. Leonard, 4-6, and it's going to be a fly out to left. The pitcher spot for the Astros is now 0 for 3. 1 man down, and here's Poole. Poole is 0 for 2. Shirley will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-5, strikeout 14, that is high. Poole, 3-2, and that will be a base hit past second. It will be a single for Poole. So Poole goes ahead and gets the base hit. Runner on first, and the batter now is Reynolds. And Shirley is now tired, and they are gonna. I think they're gonna. Are they gonna yank him? I think, yeah, they do here. Yeah, they're gonna yank him. Shirley's gonna come out of the game. The Padres will go to the bullpen. 7th inning or later, any pitcher can be brought in. Any pitcher can pretty much be brought in, and they're gonna go with a righty, I think, here, and it is going to be. Not really happy with the Padre bullpen, but I'm not going to bring him in, so it's going to have to be this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Padres will be John DeCisto. 9 wins, 13 losses, 2 saves, a 4.92 ERA. He will be the 3rd Padre pitcher. So John DeCisto will pitch against Reynolds. Ronald Spersky joins us here at the Astrodome. And yes, Paul, he is 100% correct. Paul Day did come over for the human rain delay. Hargrove is now on the Indians. That is correct. And we will see him getting phone numbers in Cleveland. He's already working on it there, Mr. Spersky. Poole on it first. Infield is at double play depth. That is a 1. Poole actually gets the steal sign. He had 30 stolen bases. 12-0. And let's see. Tennis, a -2 is a 10. You know what? I'm not going to send him. I'm going to let Reynolds swing here. DeCisto, 6-5, strikeout 18. That is high. Reynolds, 1-3, base hit right past third. It's a single. Poole will hold that second. His base running rating is a 4. Needs to be a 6 in order to get to third base. He will stay there. And now the Astros are in business. Here comes Cedeno. Cedeno is 0 for 2. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Astros leading 2-0. DeCisto will see a strategy roll. That is a 19. Cedeno does get the bunt sign, but he will not do it. DeCisto will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-6. Wild pitch. That's a 2, and it will go to the backstop, and everybody will move up a base. Wild pitch by DeCisto. Everybody moves up, and now the infield's got to come in, and the Padres can't believe this, and now they'll do it again with Cedeno. That's a 16 again, no play. DeCisto sets up and ready to pitch. DeCisto 1-2 against the righty, strikeout 14. That is high. Cedeno 3-3. It's a ground ball to short. It's a ground ball to short. Poole, a base running rating of 4 becomes a 2. When I see something like that, I usually let the dice decide if he's gonna go, because he has a 50% chance of getting home, and you're up 2-0. So in this case, I'm gonna roll the die first. A 1 or a 2, he will try to come home. That is a 4. He doesn't, so they hold him, and the throw goes to first for out number 2. So a nice play there, a ground ball to third, but Dade holds it first and holds him there and throws to first to get the out, and that is the second out. Things like that, when it's like a 50-50 chance, I like to go ahead and let the dice decide. Here's Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 3. You kind of think he's due for a hit. DeCisto, we'll see what he does here. Strategy roll of 3 and no play. Poole on at third, Reynolds on at second. DeCisto trying to keep this a 2-0 game. Pitch from DeCisto, 2-2. Strikeout 2. He got out of there with a jam, struck him out. Steer right out. And that retires the side. No runs, 2 hits. A wild pitch, but the Astros can't get the runs in. However, they still have a 2-0 lead after 7. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Friars will be Jerry Turner. They have left, right. And let's see. For the Astros, it's the 8th inning now. And, I would like to save what is it, left, right? I really would like to save Sambito for the closing inning. So it's going to be this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Astros will be Randy Neiman. 3 wins, 2 losses, save a 3.76 ERA. Neiman will find himself on the 86 world champion Mets. So Neiman will come on to pitch, and he will be the second pitcher. Sambito, they're going to save for the 9th. Neiman will make the pitch to Turner. Neiman, 3-6. That's a blank. Turner, 2-1. Base hit right past first, and Turner gets a single. So Turner will go to first. That's his second hit of the game. And now here comes Briggs. Briggs is 1 for 3. Got a leadoff triple his last time up, but couldn't get the run in. Turner has 4 stolen bases that year. That 8 means he goes nowhere. Neiman will go ahead and pitch to Briggs. Runner on first. Neiman, 1-3. That's at the park. Astrodome, 4-1. And that's a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn the 2. 1-1-2. Second base pivot is Landestroy, a 0. A 1-2. They get the twin killing. They got it. 2 outs. 6-4-3 double play. And Briggs grounds out into it. As Neiman gets the pitcher's best friend. Here comes Tennis. Tennis is 0 for 2. 2 outs now in the top of the 8th. 2-0 Astros. Neiman with the pitch. 3-5. Strikeout 13. He got him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit for the Friars. The Astros holding on to a 2-0 lead here at the Astrodome. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And they got right-left switch coming up. So let's see what we're going to do here. And I think we're going to go lefty. DeQuisto is going to come out of the game. The Padres will go to the bullpen. And let's see what they're going to bring out. And they will go with... they'll go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Padres will be Dennis Kinney. No wins, no losses, a 3.50 ERA. Kinney will come in to pitch. He is the 4th Astro pitcher. He's a lefty. So Dennis Kinney will pitch to Cabell, leading off the bottom of the 8th. 2-0 in favor of the Stros. Kinney, a 1-6. That's at the park. Astrodome says 5-4, and that's a fly ball to right field. Winfield will make the catch. Cabell was 2 for 3 before that. He is now 2 for 4. Here comes Walling. Walling's had a good night tonight. 3 singles. He's 3 for 3. Kinney will make the pitch. 4-3. That's an auto out, and it will be a ground ball to third, and it will be taken care of by Dade. 2 down. 2 outs now for Ashby. Ashby coming on to pitch. He is 0 for 2. As Mungo Jerry 311 joins us here at the Astrodome. Kinney will go ahead and make the pitch. Kinney, 1-1. That's at the park. Astrodome, 3-3. And that's a ground ball to second base. Up with it will be Allman. He tosses it to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Kinney. Not bad. And after 8, the Astros holding on to a 2-0 lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? I know Steeler fan definitely wants to see some 9th inning magic. I know he wants to see these Padres. Definitely wants 9th inning magic. Block magic. No magic. He definitely wants to see some 9th inning magic. Leading off for the Padres is Bill Allman. Neiman is going to come out of the game. The Astros will go to their main closer here. What? That's junk. That's junk. So Allman coming out of the game, and the Astros will go to their closer, and that will be Joe Sambito. 8 wins, 7 losses, 22 saves. He is the closer for the Stros. A 1.77 ERA. Sambito, one of his best years and one of the best closers in the game that year in 79. Sambito will come on to bat. Question is, will Allman bat? And I don't think he will. 227 average, and he is 0 for 2. And he is at second base. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Allman's going to come out of the game, and we are in the 9th inning, so anybody can come up to bat. And coming on to bat for the Friars is going to be Broderick Perkins, a 2.64 ERA average, and 8 RBIs. Broderick Perkins will go up against Sambito here in the top of the 9th. 2-0 Astros. Astros holding on. Sambito now trying to close the game. Sambito, 2-4. Strikeout 12. That is high. Perkins, 1-1, and it's a ground ball to second. Taken care of by Landestoy, and he throws to first for the out. Tim Flannery will take over at second base if this game goes any further. The Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith, is coming up to bat. He has a 2.11 average, but he is going to have to bat because I don't really have any other shortstops. So the Wizard of Oz will come up to bat. Ozzie Smith, though, is 1 for 3. Sambito will settle in. He will pitch it. Sambito, 1-4 against the switch right. That's an automatic out. And it will be a fly ball to left field. Cruz has plenty of room, got plenty of time. He also has plenty of baseball. 2 outs. 2 men down, a pinch hitter coming up for Dennis Kinney. He will come out of the game, and the Friars will have to use their best hitter left on the board. It is a catcher on the bench, but he'll have to do it. Here is Bill Fahey, 287 average, 3 homers, 19 RBIs. Fahey will be the last chance for the Friars. Astros looking for the shutout. Sambito looking to close the deal. Padres hoping something can happen. Sambito winds up. Here's the pitch. 5-1. It's a range play. Fahey, 3-4. It's a fly ball to right field. On his high horse is Walling. Walling has a range of 2. He runs after it, and he will make the catch. That's your game. Astros will go ahead and beat the Padres tonight. 2-0, a shutout. Stadium and Section 1933, cheer. Yay! A fly ball to right field, a range play, but Walling gets it, and he makes the catch on the run, and he'll put it away. An Astros win. Nice job by the Astros tonight, and pretty much it was a close game, just like the actual game was. Houston historically won that game 4-1. Here it's a 2-0 game. We finally have a low-scoring matchup after some high numbers lately, but the Astros come away with the win. Final line score coming up. And yes, a 1-2-3 inning. For the Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits and no errors. For the Padres, no runs on 7 hits and no errors. I would like to let you know there were 17 hits in this historical game. We had 15. The winning pitcher is Joaquin Andujar. He will get the win. Eric Rasmussen takes a hard loss. Neiman gets a hold, and Joe Sambito will pick up a save. A nice win for the Astros today, and it will be their 47th win of the season. The Astros look like the National League West could be theirs, but there's still another half of baseball left to play. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. Don't go away. That was a good baseball game, everyone. That was fun. That could have went either way. But what a job by Astros pitching. They did the job tonight, didn't they? It is time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore. FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. So a 2-0 win for the Astros there. And let's see, and we got that. And let's see here. Houston gets the win, San Diego the loss. Let's go to some FastScore Baseball. June 24th, Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit, let's see, Tigers 7-14, that is 1. Baltimore 18-45, and that is 7, a win for the O's. Toronto at Boston, Blue Jays 8-35, and that is 4. Red Sox 22-53, and that is 8. Red Sox got to start winning some games here. They are really underachieving. So is the Cardinals, too. Both Boston and St. Louis had winning records at this time. They got losing records right here and there. But as I said, you want a few surprises. Royals and the Angels, Kansas City 12-62, and that's an 8. Angels 14-15, and that is 2. And that's going to be a win for the Royals. After all, if we just did it historically accurate, why even do the regular season? Just take the top 3 teams each division that year. Minnesota and the White Sox doubleheader. Game 1, Minnesota 15-35, and that is going to be 5. White Sox 9-25, and that is 3. A win for the Twins. Game 2, Minnesota 10-36, and that is 4. White Sox 5-52, and that is, barely gets 5, but they do. Split it twin bill. Cleveland and the Yankees. Cleveland 9-24, and that is 3. Yankees 10-65, and that is 9, a win for the Yanks. Texas and Oakland, doubleheader, game 1. Rangers 17-51, and that is 7. Oakland 6-12, that's 0. Game 1 goes to to Texas. Game number 2, Rangers 13-13, and that is going to be 2. Oakland 4-22, and that's 2. Wow, we got a tie. We have a tie. Texas rolls a 4, -1 is 3. Oakland rolls a 5, +3 is 8. That's going to be a win for the Athletics. Milwaukee at Seattle. Brewers the best team in the league right now, most wins. Brewers 13-26, and that is 4. Mariners 14-54, and that is 7. That will be a win for the M's. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 13-14, and that is 2. Atlanta 5-53, and that is 5. That'll be a win for the Bravos. Giants and the Reds. Reds having some issues right now. Giants 7-55, and that is 6. The Reds 12-36, and that is 5. That's going to be another win for the Giants. The Reds are beginning to struggle a bit. Phillies and the Expos. Phillies 4-23, and that is 2. Expos 12-64, and that is 9, a win for the Expos. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs 7-36, that is 4. Pirates 9-22, and that is 2. That'll be a win for the Cubs. The Cubs have a winning record right now. They're surprising a little bit. Mets and the Cardinals. Mets 5-24, and that is going to be 2. Cardinals 9-13, and that's 1. And my Mets will have a happy recap. June 25, Cleveland at Baltimore. Cleveland 7-24, and that is 2. Orioles 18-22, and that's 4. A win for the O's. Yankees and the Blue Jays. Yankees 10-15, and that's 2. Blue Jays 9-13, and that is 1. A win for the Yankees. Philadelphia and the Cubs. Philadelphia 8-63, and that's going to be 7. The Cubs 9-26, and that is 3. Reds and the Astros, doubleheader in Houston. This is a big series between these two right now. Cincinnati's got to win some games to catch up. Game 1. Too bad this wasn't on the date. Tom Seaver versus J.R. Richard. That would have been a game to play. And who knows, we still may be able to play it if these two meet in the playoffs. Cincinnati at Houston, game 1. Reds 4-43, and that is 4. Astros 2-35, and that is 3. The Reds will win game 1. Game 2, Lacoste against Neiman. Reds 9-55, and that is 6. The Astros 4-26, and that is 2. The Reds take both games from the Astros in that doubleheader. For some reason, Astros always have problems with the Reds. I wonder why. Padres and the Dodgers. Padres 4-12, that's 0. Dodgers 8-26, and that is 3. A win for the Dodgers. Pirates and the Mets in a doubleheader. Well, game 1, Candelaria against Craig Swan. Not a bad game. Game 1, Pirates 9-16, and that is 2. Mets 2-46, and that's 4. My Mets will take game 1. Game number 2. Pirates 12-13, and that is 1. Mets 7-25, and that is 3. My Mets take both games from We Are Family. I tell you right now, this Pirates team, I think they're underachieving a bit, but they really didn't get hot until later. Braves and the Giants. So 2 happy recaps for my Mets. Atlanta 7-42, and that is 4. Giants 10-31, and that is 3. A win for the Bravos. Expos and the Cardinals. Expos 2-14, that's 1. Cardinals 4-14, and that is also 1. We got a tie. Montreal rolls a 5, plus 0 is 5. Cardinals roll a 2, plus 0 is 2. The Expos will win that ball game. Now moving on to June 26th. Cleveland at Baltimore. We got these two teams tomorrow. Cleveland 5-64, and that is a 7. Orioles 13-33, and that is 4. A win for the Cleveland Baseball Club, formerly known as the Indians, now known as the Guardians. Boston at Detroit. Good pitching matchup, Eckersley and Morris. Boston 8-55, and that's going to be 6. Detroit 5-11, that's a 0, and the Red Sox will get another win. Oakland at Kansas City. Athletics 32, and that is going to be 3. Royals 17-14, and that's 2. That will be a win for the A's. Milwaukee at Minnesota. Milwaukee 15-32, and that is 4. Minnesota 10-15, and that's 2. Another win for the Brew Crew. White Sox and the Mariners. Pale Hose 10-11, that's 0. Seattle 1134, and that is 4. The White Sox at one point were off to a heck of a start. They are now under 500. California and Texas. California 1315, and that is 2. Rangers 1355, and that is 7. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Yankees and the Blue Jays. Yankees 851, and that is 5. Blue Jays 552, and that's 5 also. We have a tie. Yankees roll a 1, plus 1 is 2. Blue Jays roll a 4, plus 0 is 4, and that will be a win for the Jays. Philadelphia at the Cubs. Phillies 863, and that is 7. Cubs 1132, and that is 4, a win for the Phils. Reds and the Astros, Moscow against Negro. Can Cincinnati win another one? Reds 763, that's going to be 7. Astros 644, and that's going to be 4, and the Reds win 3 games against the Astros. Padres and the Dodgers. Padres 715, and that is 1. Dodgers 1013, and that is 1. We got a tie. San Diego rolls a 5. Minus 1 is 4. Dodgers roll a 3. Minus 4 is -1. That will be a win for the Friars. Pittsburgh and the Mets. Can the Mets win another game against the 79 champions? Pittsburgh 522, and that is going to be 2. Mets 325, and that is also going to be 2. We got a tie. Can my Mets win another one here in extras? Let's see what happens. Pittsburgh rolls a 1. Plus 1 is 2. Mets roll a 1. Minus 1 is 0, and that will be a win for the We Are family. Braves and the Giants. Giants are playing some pretty good ball lately, trying to hold on to third place there. Atlanta 1266, that's 11. Giants 1535, and that is 5. A win for the Bravos. Expos and the Cardinals. Montreal 1222, and that is 3. Cardinals 1346, and that is going to be 6, and a win for the Cardinals. That is your 10-minute ticker tonight. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be June 27th. The Cleveland Indians will meet up against the Baltimore Orioles. Mike Paxton will pitch for Cleveland. Jumping Jim Palmer pitches for the O's. Should be an interesting matchup. Cleveland and Baltimore fighting each other for third in the AL East. It is an important game as we are getting closer to the All-Star break. So who knows what will happen tomorrow night. Cleveland at Baltimore. Be there or be square. Mungo Jerry, 311, Steeler fan, 1933. BB, Brian Patterson. And let's see here, Ronald Spersky. Brad Church. And let's get up here, let's see here. Big Clue. Clark Garotz. And Jack Dawson. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Astros get a win over the Padres. They shut them out at the Dome, and plenty of dome foam goes all around. 2-0 Astros over the Friars. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one. Take care.